Welcome to the Belk Arena here on the Davidson campus, home of the Wildcats. The Kansas Jayhawks start with the ball, Jay, and these guys can rebound with the best of them.
Mike, this game is all about boxing out. If you don't keep this team off the boards, they are going to get second and third chance opportunities, and they're going to limit you to one shot. You've really got to relentlessly pursue the basketball off the glass.
Rebounding probably the biggest part of their game. They get the ball inside. Gerlach rebounds the ball. The Jayhawks bring it up court with a 2-point lead. Gerlach goes for the three.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
Nelson up top with the ball. Unloads. Nelson on the assist on that one. Nice job. The Kansas Jayhawks have the ball and are one back. Matthews scoring the basket. What an effort, and a foul coming up. He can't complete the three-point play. Blanks has it up top. It's knocked loose. Collins from about 9 feet, no good.
I really like the way this team is rebounding early in this ballgame. They have really set the tone that they are going to play tough for 40 minutes. Watch the way he uses his height advantage here, Mike. He gets up over him, is able to extend his arms. There's no way this shot is going to be blocked.
Just has a perfect angle over the defender.
Yeah, nice spot on the mismatch there.
Collins inbounds the ball. The South Carolina State Bulldogs down by 3 with the ball.
Let's go Jayhawks! Let's go Jayhawks!
Nelson with it out top. Blanks fires. Blanks misses the tray. With the J. Gerlach converts with a nice jumper.
That was an ill-advised play right there. A miracle that shot went down. They'll take the points with a smile on their face, but you got to be smarter than that.
Shoots. Blanks with the jumper, no good. It's a 5-point game. Matthews, a bit long, but he got the bounce, and it's in. Collins with the inbound. Nelson up top. Cable gets blocked.
Oh, that's a big block. Here's a kid that just sets up with great timing. Watch this.
Jay, blocking shots is timing, and he timed that perfectly.
And that's such an intimidating play, Mike. That really gets into a guy's head.
Blanks has it up top. Shot clock is at 6. They have to put it up. In low. Collins kicks it outside. Cable misses his shot. That was a difficult look. The Jayhawks have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. 7 points between these clubs. Passes back. Nelson with the ball up top for the three. Blanks can't end the drought. Gives it back. Returns the ball. They feed it inside. The Jayhawks have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead.
That's a terrific job by the defense there. You give credit to the man who got the steal, but where it was really made possible was the great pressure on the ball because it took away vision, and they couldn't see where the defense was.
Blanks doesn't get the bucket. The drought continues. 7 points between these clubs. Gerlach botches the layup. The South Carolina State Bulldogs have the ball down by 7. That one took a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. Cable comes off the floor for now. Isham throws it in.
Mike, he's really got that ball on a string. Great ball handling ability. What control this kid has, not only with the ball, but with his body.
Jay, from a ball handling standpoint, that's just a pure talent.
And he's got great footwork. I loved how he timed it to get the space necessary to get past the defender.
And he always seems to play under control. 9-point game we've got going. With it out top. Collins for the tray. Collins left alone, and he makes them pay. The Kansas Jayhawks with the ball. They're up 6 points. Gerlach couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw strike. First free throw. He gets them both. Caldwell with the inbound pass. The Bulldogs are down by 8 with the ball. Blanks up top with the ball.
Mike, thus far in the ball game, I don't think this team has done a very good job of making passes. They need to make more passes, make that defense move. When you make the defense move, you'll find some easier scoring opportunities that you can exploit. Good vision, good hands. That play flowed perfectly. The pass led to the shot inside, and that's a great way to work the ball in. Terrific timing by the pass and the catch.
He completes the three-point play. It's a 5-point game. It's loose. The Jayhawks recover it. Fast break. Blanks drops it in.
Jabari Blanks.
Gerlach throws the ball inbounds. Matthews with it up top. Isham throws it down off the alley-oop. Collins looks fresh coming back out. He completes the three-point play. Blanks out on top. The ball's up for grabs. The Bulldogs recover the ball and maintain possession. The ball passed in deep. Collins launched that one long and he missed. It's a 6-point ball game. Matthews with the huge alley-oop. What a finish. The Bulldogs call timeout. Cooley going to the bench. Caldwell triggers it in. The Bulldogs are down by 8 with the ball. It's knocked away. The Kansas Jayhawks are up by 8 with possession. They throw it down low.
What a tremendous pass. He found him on the break and was able to deliver that ball right into his shooting alley.
If you have someone that unselfish, it really completes your offense.
Talk about making your teammates better. You deliver a pass like that, and everybody's going to love to play with you.
10 points separate the teams.
Let's go Jayhawks! Let's go
Blanks with the ball up top.
Let's go Jayhawks! Let's go Jayhawks!
The three. Perfectly executed three. Jay, I know you enjoy watching that as much as I do.
I enjoy watching it. I sure couldn't do it when I was a player, but it's fun watching teams hit shots from deep, and both teams are doing a good job of getting open opportunities and knocking them down.
Passes back. In the paint. Collins grabs the defensive rebound. The Bulldogs can take a bite out of that lead with a bucket here. Caldwell hit the back of the rim on that one. Collins is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He gets the first of two. Surratt comes in. He doesn't get a whole lot of minutes. He hits both free throws. Rasmussen passes it in. The ball goes inside. Isham, that's the bucket, and his 7th point this half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. Kicks it back.
Mike, they've got a big lead because they've run good half-court offense and they've scored off their defense. They haven't shot the three very well, but in the closing minutes, they've got to continue to play really good defense.
Cooley spent quite a bit of time on the bench, now coming back in. He makes his first shot at the line. He gets them both. Dearman throws it in. It's a 5-point game.
Here we go. Let's look at the replay on this one.
Jay, there's the contact and no foul called. Then he finishes it successfully.
Beautiful play, strong and effective. They are letting these kids play out there.
And that was pretty, wasn't it? The Bulldogs will be trying to cut into that deficit this time down. Passes it back. They pass it inside. In close. Collins now has 10 points in the game.
He is really playing tough, and he's the reason they're right there in this game. This kid is a leader on the floor, someone who can inspire his teammates and make them better and pull everyone together.
Substitution.
Collins heads to the bench. He hits the first free throw. And he succeeds at the strike, 2 for 2.
Let's go Jayhawks! Let's go Jayhawks!
Nelson for the three. Jay, they got the bucket, and they're really competing tonight. This is a good ball game.
It really is, and they're getting the shots they want. And they're doing that because they're working to get those good shots, moving the ball around and moving themselves. That's hard to guard.
4-point game we've got right now. Surratt draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get two at the line. Isham got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. both free throws. Rasmussen throws the ball inbounds. Pulls up.
That's an excellent pump fake to get his man in the air and create enough space where he can fire off that jump shot.
Well, he certainly faked him out of something on that one.
Yeah, and then he had really nice form on his jump shot.
With this amount of time on the clock, what do you want to do here, Jay?
Well, Mike, I think this is a 2-for-1 situation. Let's see if their guards can recognize it and they can get a good shot in a hurry.
Nelson, perfect from the arc. That's 2 from downtown tonight. Throws it back. It's a 1-point game. The inside shot. Rasmussen misses from 10. The Bulldogs can pull into the lead here with a score on this trip. Let's see if they can take advantage of the possession. Nelson has the ball up top. The ball inside now. Shoots inside. Surratt is off with the inside shot. That's the end of the first half. The score, 29-28. And here are ESPN's hot halftime players.
Substitution.
Cooley going to the bench. Collins triggers it in. The Bulldogs are trailing just a little after the break. They seem to be lagging behind, but they're definitely hanging around too. Half the game is over. What do you see going on?
Mike, this team is down at the start of the second half because they didn't play well offensively. They need to really pick up their offensive execution. If they don't start shooting the ball better, their defense is going to have more and more pressure upon it to get stops, and that's a bad position to be in. You've got to put points on the board.
He ties it up. And he's off on the second. Blanks up top with the ball. It's knotted up. Now in the low post. Nelson gets this one, and they now have the lead. Passes it in. With the touch shot. Isham a little short on that one, but it's a kind roll.
Mike, the defense did a near flawless job of defending this young man, and he still managed to get that shot to go. This kid is a force when he gets some time to make a move in the paint.
Let's go Jayhawks! Let's go Jayhawks! Let's go Jayhawks!
Shoots. Collins from about 9 gets the bucket. Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer. Nelson with the ball up top for the deuce. Jay, this is exactly the kind of backcourt play that creates victories.
You've got that right, Mike, and when your backcourt plays this well, it really extends the defense. Then they can start looking inside.
The Jayhawks take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Collins has an opportunity to get his third three-pointer this trip. They drop it into the low post. Nelson couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw strike. He can't get the first. He misses them both. 4-point game we've got right now. Collins gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game. The Bulldogs with the ball. The lead is 4. The Bulldogs recover it. Blanks missed it just off the left. He makes his first shot at the line. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. The Jayhawks are trailing by 6 and have the ball. It's a 6-point ball game. The ball goes inside. Isham feeds it out.
Well, you've got to love that anticipation on defense. Excellent steal in a close ball game. That could be the difference in the second half.
The Bulldogs with the ball. They're up 6 points. Blanks up top with the ball. Kicks it back. Three-pointer. The ball's up for grabs. The South Carolina State Bulldogs just got a piece of the ball before it went out of play. The Jayhawks are trailing by 6 and have the ball. Carney can't end the drought. It's a 6-point ball game.
Such talent this kid has. He uses the spin move to create the shot, but unfortunately for him, it didn't work for him that time.
Takes the shot. Jaquette gets his 6th rebound of the night.
Bad shot with little or no defense on that play and no points out of it.
Feeds it back. Takes the shot.
Oh, what a great shot there, Mike.
And coaches are very grateful when they have a kid who can pass like that.
And these two kids did a great job of setting up the defense and putting it in a position to break down. That's outstanding.
Gerlach puts the ball in play. The Jayhawks are down by 8 with the ball. Fires.
Boy, what a beautiful pass.
Oh, and does that dish set up the play?
And the jumper goes in. Great execution of the total all-around play.
The South Carolina State Bulldogs with the ball. They're up 6 points. They drop it inside. The Bulldogs score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The differential is 8. Takes the jumper. Isham is starting to make a habit out of missing shots tonight, and Jay, that's got everybody on the bench worried.
Boy, I'd be worried if I were the coach, Mike, because your star's not knocking down his open shots. He isn't putting up the points you need, and that can ultimately get to you after a while. That wears you down. They're going to have to make some adjustments while they're playing some tighter defense to stay in this game.
Rasmussen bats it away, number 2 on the night. Cooley comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Isham with the inbound. The Jayhawks are down by 8 with the ball. Cooley with it up top. He fires. Isham off target from the wing. The Bulldogs have possession. They've scored 13 of the last 17. The differential is 8. Ball fed to the post. With the rejection. Nice work getting that rebound. And, Jay, that's one thing they've done very well tonight, controlling the glass.
Mike, it's been relentless pursuit of the basketball on the boards. That's just hard work, and it's put them in a position to limit their opponents to one shot, and they're getting high percentage second chance opportunities on their offensive end.
He gets the first of 2. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. The Kansas Jayhawks decide to call a timeout. Gerlach inbounds the ball. The Jayhawks are having some difficulties out on the court tonight, Jay. Well into the second half. They're trailing now as they were at the halftime break. They need to turn it around somehow. What sticks out to you about their play?
Well, Mike, this lead is not insurmountable, especially at this point in the game. There's still plenty of time midway through the second half. One thing they can't do is rely upon the three too much. They haven't shot the ball very well from three, so they have to make sure that any three-point shot they take is within the flow of their offense. Otherwise, get the ball inside, try to get your running game going, score off your defense, and attack off the dribble. And that way you can get fouled or put the other team in a position to foul and get to the free throw line to score easier points.
These clubs separated by 12. Inside. Not only great position, but great hustle from these kids tonight. What a tremendous evening they're having.
Boy, you've got to love the tenacity they're showing on defense, and it's not just on defense that they've dominated the glass. Take a look at what they've done on the offensive end. Very impressive to continue to go after those offensive boards.
Seven seconds to shoot. Shoots.
There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one.
They take it in. Oh, what a great pass. He is really racking up the assists. That's got to be half a dozen.
Yeah, that's 6 for this kid, Mike. He's playing smart, he's unselfish, and he is really finding open teammates. That's giving them a lot of easy chances.
Jaquette with the inbound pass. He shoots. Nelson launched that one, and he missed. 10 points separate the teams. Matthews lays it right in.
Boy, this is one of those games where it seems like you're treading water. No matter how many shots you seem to hit, you can never take the lead. But, Mike, if they can keep doing things that they've been doing on offense and make some stops, I think they can get back into this game.
That's another turnover in this half. Jay, that's not the way they were playing earlier.
No, the first half was much better for them. They were much more in control of the basketball. I think one of the things they've got to do is make some more pass fakes. They've been lazy with their passes.
He converts at the line and finishes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. The South Carolina State Bulldogs have a 5-point lead as the clock is becoming a factor here in the second half. Jay, what's your analysis?
Mike, as this game is ending, this team has built this lead by virtue of their three-point shooting, and they've done a really nice job of taking the threes in rhythm of their offense. They've been very opportunistic in transition, knocking down some threes, and also within their half-court offense. But they cannot relax right now. They've got to continue to get good shots and solve this game away.
Gerlach throws it in. 7 points between these clubs.
The beauty of this play, we get to see it on replay right now and then on SportsCenter when we get back to the hotel.
Jay, remember, our hotel doesn't have cable, so we'll watch it here. Powers his man inside, hits him on the baseline, and leaves him helpless.
Are you telling me you don't have cable in your suite? This will be sweet if he knocks down this shot at the line.
No cable. With the extra point at the line, he completes a three-point play. The Bulldogs with the ball. The lead is 4. Passes it back. Rips it away. 1:51 to go. Gerlach couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. He'll get a chance for a deuce at the line. He can't get the first. He does nail the second free throw. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. back down to 6. Collins with the ball up top. Nelson for the 3. Cable couldn't get the tip in to fall.
Oh, what a great rebound, Mike. In a tight game late in the second period, that's the kind of rebound that can win you a ball game. Not a shot you want to be taking in this matchup right now if you're the coach. Get the ball to one of your better shooters.
The ball's up for grabs. The South Carolina State Bulldogs keep control of the ball. The Bulldogs will take a timeout there. Cable with the inbound pass. It's passed inside. Nelson misses from the line. They've got possession. Time is winding down. The pressure is on, Jay.
I love this kind of game, Mike. Every pass, every shot is absolutely critical. This is nerve-wracking basketball here.
Carney will pick up the personal, and that will get him his 4th foul of the ballgame. Collins has 2 3-pointers, could get a 3rd on this trip. Matthews will wrap him up. That would be his 3rd. The bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for the 1+1. He makes his first shot at the line. His second attempt is off.
This team has really done a nice job rebounding on both ends. They're not only getting position, but they're pursuing the ball relentlessly. That's what they need to do to try to control the momentum of this game. Keep grabbing big rebounds. A lot of nice things going on in this play, Mike.
Nice anticipation there. Practice pays off.
It certainly does, and it paid off there because they got the ball to the right man in the right position, and he hit the sweet jumper. That's a clean, nice play.
They drop it inside. Nelson blocked. Releases. Carney off on the jumper. Goes for 3.
Oh, what a great shot there, Mike.
Well, it was perfectly placed. That's a great assist.
You got that right. An unselfish play that makes the whole team look good. Nice rhythm in that offense.
Jay, what do you like here?
I think they can go for a 3 here, Mike. Send this game into overtime, but they've got to get a good shot. Something open. Move the ball around and look for a guy outside of that line.
That's the end of the game. Your final score, 51-48. These two really had it their way and deserved tonight's Burger King Player